Hello, this is James. I wanted to show everyone what I meant when I say that aliens grind out gladiator decks. And this is kind of a tutorial on how to defeat gladiator beasts, which is still a pretty popular deck type, with the new and cheap free-to-play aliens. So this video is just one battle against gladiator beasts at Legend 3 in my climb for King of Game, which I hope to conclude tomorrow. So, with our new format, we will have my deck list and the opponent's deck list. And since I recorded this on my phone and the sound came out a little weird, let's have some free YouTube music. Now, let us begin. So it's obviously Gladiators. Turn 1, he set 3 back row, and we draw our A-cell recombination device. Sweet, nifty card of this deck. We get our Alien Warrior, which really, Alien Warrior is my least favorite of the A-counter relevant aliens, because not all of them have that effect. But I didn't want to restart this hand because we did get an A-cell recombination device and a super rush, which is super clutch against alien monsters. So this is kind of the beginnings of what I mean in the alien versus gladiator matchup, which is you grind them out and force them to use up their back row while preserving your own monsters. Now in this case I got pretty lucky, for this first turn at least, where I got a free attack and he decided to use his enemy controller, and I'm not particularly sure why he did that. But he plays his Makari. Now, we are going to make what seems like a bit of an extravagant play, which is we're going to use 2 cards to deal with this Makari. And it's gonna make sense. So we always set our A-cell recombination device, unless you're playing dinos and they might have a Gyoko. But set your A-cell recombination device so that you can play it on your opponent's turn and then banish it from the graveyard on your turn. We pitch the Alien Overlord to put 6 A counters on the Makari to keep him nice and weak, and we have the Curse of Anubis to prevent him from slipping back into the deck. So, and now we have our Brainwashing Beam. So 6 A counters on the Makari is looking like genius. We're gonna banish the A-cell recombination device because we want to start popping off that back row. Alien Telepath is very reliable, very consistent, decent monster, but he takes forever. So you want to get him started early, especially when you have such a ripe plum for the picking. Here I'm turning on the sound on the phone, but we're not going to use the sound for the recording because it was tinny and awful. And this is not me pausing. This is me waiting for the floodgate trap hole, which is tragic because aliens don't have great back row removal other than Alien Telepath, but they also clog up fairly easily. For example, if you take control of something with the Brainwashing Beam, and then that monster gets taken away from you, then the Brainwashing Beam is stuck on the field. Or when your Alien Telepath is floodgated, you only have your Alien Overlords to tribute summon for him, and we don't have econs in this deck, which we've been fine without econs, but we're kind of stuck with the floodgated Alien Telepath until our opponent can take care of him for us. So he plays the Makari. Now see, the face-up aliens, the face-up attack position aliens, they don't have anything to fear from the gladiator beasts, because of the A counters. Here I'm trying to pinch out the screen. Enters his battle phase. And I know what he's going for. He's going for that alien telepath, but I don't want that Dimakari to get his attack in, because then he'll slip away. Oh no, you know what? I misplayed. I should have let the Dimakari attack, and then telepath would have been flipped face up. That's what I should have done. Telepath would have been flipped face up, and then I could have super rushed the Bestiari. And then in the end phase, brainwashing beam the Dimakari. Okay. Wow. It's good to go over these. So he plays his Murmillo. He should destroy the Dimakari, but he chooses the alien warrior. I guess he's sentimental for his monster, which I'm totally fine with, because the aliens are just continuously reproducing, and we have many more warriors bred for the glory of their queen, which I guess is me. We're gonna set our A-cell recombination device, because we don't have a good way, unlike the Dimakari in the last turn, or the last two turns, we don't have a good way of preventing the Gladiator beast from slipping back into the deck. And see, this is how the aliens, and when removing the A counters, see, this is how the aliens grind down the Gladiator beast deck. So you steal a card, and you steal their monsters, and you force them to use up their back row. So he's gonna wait, which makes me think that he has like an impenetrable attack, or maybe no, Gladiator beasts don't use super rush. Probably an impenetrable attack somewhere, so that he can save his fish, and then swap it out for something that's gonna destroy brainwashing beam. So now we go for the A-cell recombination device. Again, we don't throw the alien overlord in case we want to get him to tribute for the Dimakari, or tribute off of the Dimakari. Instead, we throw our alien gray, because all we need is a couple A counters on that Murmillo. I know that the full 6 are just going to be wasted, because now we're going to go for the catfish monster again, the alien telepath, so that we can continue picking off this back row. There's my dude. There's my dude. Alright, so we're going to play him, and I've been pretty terrible about choosing which cards are the correct cards to pop off. So, right, the middle card is the one we always go for. But then the bluff slot is the one over, right? So if you think that your opponent is just a straight player, you pick the middle card. But then if you think that they're bluffing, you go for 2. And then nobody ever really goes for 3. But in this case, the impenetrable attack was 3. So we picked this Forbidden Chalice, which he goes ahead and plays on my alien telepath, probably because he knows that I'm not going to attack, or if I do attack, I'm going to encounter his impenetrable attack. So we make the only decision that is open to us, and we choose to not attack. We have plenty of counters on the Dimakari. There's no reason to rush into attacking into an impenetrable attack and then getting our back row blown up. So we have our own impenetrable attack, and it's called a super rush, which he's probably not thinking about. He's probably just thinking that face down blue card is another weirdo alien card, and he already has A counters on his fish, so he might as well just go for it. And it activates Windstorm Vetricross. See, now he's down to 3 cards. Now he's down to 3 cards, and we still have a super rush. So he's going to attack. He's going to attack the fish monster. And I decide not to destroy it. I could activate the Super Rush Headlong, but I'm going to go ahead and let him take the 800 damage. And I'm also going to have a mate. So I was trying to game out what I could do with the Super Rush Headlong. And I figured the best thing I could do was to let him take 800 damage, because one of these is gonna get killed. I mean, he's gonna get his attack in, is what I'm saying. If I Super Rush the Telepath, then he's gonna attack onto a different monster. But here he goes and activates his final back row. So it's looking great for the alien crew. Because with these two Murmillos, what's the worst they can get out? He's going to get out his Bestiary, and he's going to get out his Laquari. The Bestiary, there he is, going to blow up Brainwashing Beam. He's going to get out his Demakari, which is infested with 8 counters. And then he's going to get his Cheetah monster. Or is it a Leopard? He's going to, maybe Leopard, Laquari? Anyway, he's going to get out his Cheetah monster, but we have tons of counters on the Demakari. We can easily special summon our alien overlord, and he has no back row. Totally ground down. I used my back row effectively, eliminated his back row, and now my alien horde has the initiative. I'm going to special summon the Overlord, my mate and overseer of the Hive, and we are going to finish this battle in overwhelming and glorious fashion. One more thing, don't enter the battle phase without activating your Overlord's effect. I do that constantly, just because I'm not used to it. And we're going to clear his field. Now, this is not the only video for today. Tonight, I will upload another video on the Duelist Island Gladiator Beast Challenge. I think that's what it's being called. So please, return for more, either tonight or tomorrow afternoon. Thank you for watching.